Hey yo, what's poppin', word dropping boys, it's your boy Dynamics, and in today's video I'm going to be rounding up week 4 of the Premier League. So if you guys do go on to enjoy today's video, go down there, smash that like button, and whilst you're down there, press the button that says subscribe. Smash it, that button, it's amazing, I love it, and press the bell to be notified every time which I upload a banger onto your recommended page. But without the yippee yapper, let's get into the roundup for week 4 of the Premier League. Okay, so first off we have Chelsea thrashing Crystal Palace at Stamford Bridge in the first thrashing of the weekend. This weekend was mad. So obviously, first goal, Ben Chilwell. He literally crosses in, all cross just starts going mad, the ball starts going everywhere, it falls to him, he runs up to it, smacks it on the half volley with his left foot to make it 1-0, and then we have got a great goal from Kurt Zouma, who did miss beforehand, but you know, he kind of made up for his errors, made sure he got the right position, made sure he got his head sorted and knocks it past the goalie to make it 2-0. And then we get 2 penalties, both scored by Jorginho. Now both of them, they definitely went down a bit easy. You know, the first one with Tammy Abraham, that was, the barely even touched him, but you know, it was a penalty, so he scored it. And the second one, I think Havertz went down in the penalty area, and then, well, the rest is history. So I think this match, you could pretty much see it coming. I mean, I pretty much got no predictions right this weekend, so this weekend was horrible for me. But yeah, 4-0 Chelsea, a bit mad. Next we have Everton beating Brighton at Goodison Park 4-2. Just mind my dog in the background. So this match, it was kind of foreseen, you know, you kind of could have seen this one coming. Although, I mean, I predicted this to be a banana skin match and Brighton actually beat Everton in this. But, you know, Everton come through and beat Brighton 4-2 at Goodison Park. Now, first goal, Dominic Calvert-Lewin gets in the right space, as he always does. Gets up, heads the ball, past the keeper to make it 1-0. And then Neil Maupay was like, no, you ain't gonna run away with this one, and it's a very lucky goal from Jordan Pickford's mistake, and you know, puts it past the legs to make it 1-1. And then Yerry Mina with an absolutely cracking goal inside the penalty box makes it 2-1. Then we have 2 amazing goals from James Rodriguez, pretty much in the same spot. You know, it comes around past him, he's in his space on the far right hand post, and he just taps it in to the goal twice to make it pretty much 4-1 at this point. And then Bissouma is like, I'm going to finish this match on a bang for Brighton, so it doesn't look as that bad to Graham Potter, and then just smacks it past the keeper to make it 4-2. Now, this was a pretty decent match. I don't think Brighton fans should be too disappointed with this match. I think it was pretty decent. Next we have a 1-1 draw at Ellen Road, just mind my dog obviously, with both Raheem Sterling and Rodrigo scoring the goals. Now this one was, surprisingly, Leeds actually had more possession than Man City, 53% to 47%. Now that actually surprises me, because I thought Man City had more possession in this match, but I guess not. So obviously, you know, Man City start off the match very in the front foot, having a lot of chances. You know, De Bruyne tried to have a free kick shot on goal, but obviously it hits the post and goes out. You know, Melia's there to make sure it doesn't go in the back of the net in the early minutes, and then Raheem Sterling pretty much runs through the whole Leeds defence and passes it past Melia to make it 1-0, and then it's pretty much end-to-end chances from there. You know, there's a good chance from Dallas, but obviously you know, Walker puts him off a bit in the penalty box, so that doesn't come to anything. And then in the second half, drew for the corner, and then Ederson slips up. He doesn't really catch the ball quite. Don't really catch it properly, maybe because of the rainy weather, I don't know. It drops to Rodrigo and he puts it into back at net to make it 1-1, getting his first goal of the season for Leeds. And then he has another chance after that to try and make it 2-1. He tries to head it above Ederson, but Ederson manages to get there to make it still 1-1. So yeah guys, this match was a bit mad, and I give this one to be a 3-3, so I still guess it'll be a draw, just not 4 less goals. Next up we have Newcastle beating Burnley 3-1 at St James's Park. Now, Sir Alan St-Maximin put on an amazing performance in this match, and you've got to give him credit for the goals he set up and also the goal in which he scored. Now, obviously, the first goal of the match, he was just gliding through the Burnley defence like they were nothing, going left to right, and then he smacks it past Nick Pope, who does get a hand on it, but not enough to keep it out. So that makes it 1-0, and then we have got a goal from Ashley Westwood, to, a very good equaliser. He gets on the edge of the box, smacks it into the far corner to make it 1-1, and then Callum Wilson at the end of an amazing assist from St-Maximin just taps it from across the box into the net to make it 2-1. And then definitely a penalty this was, because Pope, obviously he messed up, but to go in that madly on Ryan Fraser, like you literally your whole body trips him up. So obviously Wilson puts that away, and then it's a 3-1 win, which I've got to say, I didn't expect Burnley having this shit of a start to a season, I can't even lie. But it happens, and Newcastle got the 3 points. Next up, we have an absolutely surprising result with West Ham beating Leicester at the King Power Stadium 3-0. Now, I did not see this one coming. This was a mad result I did not see coming, along with a lot of other results I didn't see coming this weekend, I cannot lie. So obviously the first goal we have is Mikel Antonio, with obviously getting on the score sheet, nice little cross, I think it was 4 hours, who I crossed it on Aaron Bowen, crosses it to him, and he heads it into the goal to make it 1-0. And then Pablo Fornal was literally running away from the Leicester defence. I think Soyushu, or what his name is, kind of catches up to him, but not enough to make him stop, scoring the goal, which makes it 2-0. And then we have an amazing goal from Jared Bowen in the 83rd minute. He comes free. I want to say it's Declan Rice who assisted it, but I don't think it was. I honestly can't remember. So yeah, he gets through, he slides it past Schmeichel to make it 3-0, and then obviously we have a disallowed goal. I think it was Johnny Evans who scored the goal, I believe it was, but it was disallowed because of an offside decision. So today, that day just was not good for Leicester fans, and I'm pretty sure they want to moving away from that day and forgetting about it, because it was a bit mad. Next up, we have Southampton beating West Brom at St Mary's Stadium. Now, West Brom could have gotten something a bit more at this match, but it just wasn't to be, and Southampton go ahead and take the 3 points from this game. Now, both Njempo and Ramirez's goal were definitely well worked, were definitely good goals. They weren't just tap-ins, they definitely had a lot of skill that went into them in order to finish off that goal. Now, obviously Njempo, he was trying to just glide the ball, he was trying to get a good little bit of space in the box, be able to get it past all the West Brom defenders and get it into the back of the net, and he managed to do it somehow past Johnston to make it 1-0. And then Oriol Romeo with an absolutely cracking strike past Johnston again. I think it was a volley that he got it from. Absolutely amazing goal to make it 2-0. Now, I've got to say, from the results which have happened this weekend, West Brom and Fulham, they need to start getting something from these matches. I mean, West Brom only got 1 point so far, and Fulham haven't even got at all any. So they need to be getting something from these matches. Next, we have Wolves beating Fulham at the Molineux Stadium 1-0. Now, this match, it was very based around Wolves. I mean, Areola made some amazing saves in this match to keep the scoreline down, and I think if he didn't, he should definitely have got them on the match, because the amount of saves he made to keep Fulham in the match, it was a bit mad. It was a bit mad. So obviously there was amazing chances going across everywhere, which Areola was able to stop, but it could not stop. That was a powerful shot from Pedro Neto into the far corner, making it 1-0 in the 56th minute. And then obviously Fulham had an amazing break forward. I mean, it crossed all the way over to Mitrovic. They were breaking free. He passed it across to Kamara, but he could not get anywhere aside from literally right at the keeper. So it stayed at 1-0 at the Molineux Stadium, and like I said, Fulham need to start getting some points on the board, otherwise my prediction for this season is going to be definitely coming true. Next, we have Arsenal beating Sheffield United 2-1 at the Emirates Stadium. Now, this match was definitely Arsenal's side. They definitely had a lot more chances. I say that, I'm looking at the stats. Both of the teams have the same amount of shots. 6 shots each. But anyway, yeah, Arsenal winning this one 2-1. First goal came from Bukayo Saka, who literally just got the ball, took it on his head, and just smacked it on the roof of the net from that beautiful little head it is to make it 1-0. And then we have an amazing goal from Nicolas Pepe from the edge of the box. Just swacks it. I just made up a new word. Swacks. Hey, bang in the comments if you got this far. Real fans. Anyway, just smacks it across the edge across the whole yard of the box to make it 2-0. And then we have an amazing goal from David McGoldrick, who literally was like, I'm not having this anymore, and gets it in in the D and just smacks it past the keeper of Leno to make it 2-1. But they could not make it any better to make it a draw, and it stayed at 2-1 despite an amazing shot from McGoldrick in the final moments of the match. And you know, Sheffield United are still waiting that first goal, the first win of the season. Hopefully it'll come soon. Next, we have one of the maddest matches I've ever seen. Man United 1, my dog's being loud, Spurs 6. What in the world happened in this match? Unreal. Like, who saw this coming? I mean, the fact that, which is quite mad, is that Man United scored first. Then the penalty, the Martial gets taken down by Southampton. So, how in the world did Spurs manage to rip apart this probably 200 million Manchester United defence? They scored 6 goals with Ndombele, Son Heung-min twice, Harry Kane twice, Sergio Aurier once, a red card from Anthony Martial. What happened in this match? Like, Man U fans, let me know how you feel in the comments down below, because I would be pissed if this was my club. I honestly would be. I mean, Spurs fans probably over the moon that they managed to rip apart a team which 10 years ago was literally unbeaten and was almost the Invincibles with Alex Fergie as the manager. But yeah, it was just a bit mad, wasn't it? It was just a bit of a mad match. And speaking of mad matches, what happened here? I genuinely believe, the opposite bit has finally come around in the world, especially in football anyway. I mean, how did West Ham beat Leicester? How in the world did we draw with Man City? Did Leeds draw with Man City? How in the world did the Spurs manage to thrash Man U 6-1? How did Aston Villa manage to thrash Liverpool 7-2? Like, what happened this weekend? I mean, I can't even go into the goals. There's 9 goals in this match. Do you expect me to go for all 9 goals? I mean, Ollie Watkins obviously is getting his hat trick, you know, he's smashing in goals like it's nothing. I mean, Mo Salah almost got a hat trick, which would have been kind of ironic in a loss as big as this one to get a hat trick. But you know, Mo Salah both getting very good goals, but that was not enough to stop John McGinn. Ollie Watkins 3 times, Ross Barkley, Jack Grealish again, getting 7 goals past Liverpool. I mean, imagine how mad this match would have been if it was at Anfield. This match would have been absolutely crazy. It would have finally taken away Liverpool's unbeaten record at Anfield, and it would have been a bit mad. Even though I kind of predicted this match to go a little different. For a score prediction, I'm gonna go. I think Liverpool will get a goal. I'm gonna go for a 4-1 win to Liverpool. Okay guys, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. If you guys did go on to enjoy today's video, go down there, smash that like button, and whilst you're down there, press the button that says subscribe, and press the bell to be notified every time that I upload a banger onto your recommended page. But yeah guys, if you got any of your predictions right, then do let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to look at them, see how you guys did, see if any of you got them right. And yeah guys, I will see you after this international break. I might do some reaction videos or whatever during it, who knows. Take care guys.
Close till I get up. Time is